Thinking about upgrading your OLED TV? The LG G4 was already one of the best in the game, but now the LG G5 is here with some bold new tricks. Tandem OLED panel? Check. AI-powered visuals? Absolutely. But is it worth the upgrade? Or should you stick with the G4 and save big? Let's break down every detail and from design and features to price, so you know which LG OLED truly deserves a spot in your living room. At first glance, the LG G4 and G5 look nearly identical, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. LG continues its sleek gallery design, a picture frame aesthetic that hugs the wall and makes these OLEDs look like art when powered off. Compared to the more conventional design of LG's C-Series, the G-Series remains the more stylish sibling. But modern? Not quite. The G5 closely resembles not only the G4 but also the G3 and even the G2 before it. While this continuity will appeal to fans of the design, those expecting a bold refresh might feel underwhelmed. A welcome update, however, is the new availability of a tabletop stand with the 55-inch and 65-inch G5 models. Previously, wall mounting was your only option. It's also the first G-Series model to come in a 48-inch size, though that version, as well as the 97-inch, doesn't offer the same panel tech and brightness levels as the core lineup. The G5's remote control gets a subtle facelift with new shortcut buttons for AI and connected devices, although it still lacks features like backlighting. Interestingly, some regions like North America receive a more minimal premium version of the remote. UK users not so lucky. When it comes to features, the G5 doesn't just build on the G4's solid foundation, it refines it with smart innovations and serious power. The G4 brought in the second-gen MLA panel and the mighty Alpha 11 chip. The G5 steps forward with new primary RGB tandem OLED tech and an upgraded Alpha 11 Gen 2 processor. What's the benefit? Expect roughly 40% more screen-wide brightness, making explosions, white rooms, and broad HDR visuals more intense than ever. LG calls this Brightness Booster Max, and it shows. This advanced chip unlocks smarter AI tools like Peak Highlighter for brighter localized areas, enhanced object recognition for more accurate color and depth, and a built-in AI chatbot that understands natural voice commands like make the picture brighter or increase dialogue clarity. Both run WebOS, with the G5 stepping up to version 25. While it includes better personalization and new widgets, the embedded ads are still there, something we all wish LG would retire. Gaming? Both TVs are stacked with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, support for 4K/120Hz, VRR, ALLM, and Dolby Vision gaming. But the G5 ups the refresh rate to 165Hz, a dream for high-end PC gamers. Consoles like PS5 and Xbox Series X cap at 120Hz, but the extra headroom ensures smoother performance for those who push limits. This is where the real magic happens. Both the LG G4 and G5 are at the very top of the OLED game, but the G5 takes things a bold step further. The standout innovation here is the primary RGB tandem OLED panel in the G5. This next-generation display technology dramatically improves brightness across the board, not just in small highlights, but in full-screen scenes as well. According to LG, the G5 delivers up to 40% more brightness in screen-filling elements compared to traditional OLEDs, making explosions, snow-covered landscapes, and sun-drenched scenes look stunningly vibrant and impactful. HDR content, especially from 4K Blu-rays like The Matrix or Pan, looks jaw-dropping. Peak highlights pop with incredible intensity, while deeper blacks maintain the OLED signature contrast. There's a real sense of three-dimensional depth, where characters and foreground elements feel like they're lifted off the screen. Thanks to improved tone mapping and color accuracy from the Alpha 11 Gen 2 processor, the G5 presents nuanced color gradations and natural-looking skin tones, even in the trickiest lighting conditions. One of the biggest visual leaps, however, comes in color volume. The G5 offers richer, more saturated colors across the spectrum without ever looking cartoonish or oversaturated. HDR scenes look more lifelike and cinematic, with stunning vibrancy and clarity. Motion handling is another highlight. Both the G4 and G5 continue to impress with LG's cinematic movement mode, which smooths out judder in 24 frames per second content without the soap opera effect. Fast-paced action, sports, and gaming all appear fluid and sharp, free of ghosting or blur. Upscaling is also excellent on both models. The AI super upscaling engine in the G5 uses deep learning to clean up lower resolution content and make it look nearly 4K. Broadcast TV, DVDs, and even YouTube videos benefit from this advanced processing. Now it's not all perfect, at least not yet. In early reviews, the G5 showed issues with streamed Dolby Vision content, especially in dark scenes. Blacks appeared lifted, and some compression artifacts crept in. LG issued a pre-release firmware update that appears to address these problems, but final testing is still pending. Importantly, this issue does not affect physical 4K Blu-ray playback, which remains flawless. The G4, on the other hand, still delivers phenomenal performance with its MLA panel. Brightness was a major highlight during its release year, and it continues to impress with rich contrast, refined skin tones, and brilliant HDR highlights. However, it doesn't match the G5's leap in screen-wide luminance or its cutting-edge panel tech. To summarize, the G5 pushes OLED technology to thrilling new heights, especially in brightness, color performance, and dynamic range. But the G4 still holds strong, particularly if you prefer tried-and-true performance at a more accessible price point. Here's the short version. Visuals are stunning, but the audio still lags behind. Both the G4 and G5 come with decent built-in sound systems, 60 watts 4.2 channel, including Dolby Atmos support. But neither delivers the punch or clarity you'd expect at this price point. The G5's cinema mode does help widen the soundstage and add presence, but dialogue still sounds flat, and low-end effects struggle for impact. The G4 had similar weaknesses, though its AI Sound Pro feature helped a bit with directionality and vocal clarity. Still, neither model can replace a quality external sound system. A good soundbar is less of a luxury here, more of a necessity. The LG G5 comes in sizes ranging from 48 inches to 97 inches, but the standout sizes, 55 inches, 65 inches, 77 inches, are where you'll find the full power of its new panel tech. G4 65 inches starts at around $2,299, making it a strong value pick for those who want high-end OLED without splurging. G565, by contrast, starts at around $3,299, a $1,000 premium for next-gen tech, smarter AI, and more brightness. If you're eyeing the entry-level 48-inch model or the massive 97-inch, note that these sizes skip the advanced panel tech and won't match the visual brilliance of the core lineup. So, which one should you buy? If you want the most advanced OLED display available today, and you're ready to invest in future-forward features like a 165Hz refresh rate, groundbreaking panel brightness, and cutting-edge AI, the LG G5 is the ultimate choice. But if you're after top-tier picture quality without the top-tier price, the LG G4 still punches above its weight. It's a proven performer with excellent cinematic appeal, and unless you absolutely need those G5 upgrades, it's still a fantastic pick. Either way, you're getting one of the best OLED experiences money can buy. So, is the LG G5 the next-gen marvel you've been waiting for? Or does the G4 still hold its own in 2025? With the G5 pushing OLED brightness and AI to new heights, but at a premium price, it all comes down to what matters most to you. Either way, LG's G-Series remains one of the most refined home theater experiences available. Let us know in the comments which model you'd choose and why. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more head-to-head tech battles like this.